What's up, everyone? Chief Forecaster David here with your Storm Austi weather update. We got some developments to your forecast with rain chances, no rain chances. There's some very slim rain chances, which we'll talk about here momentarily, but I just messed up the entire introduction. Awesome. All right, let's try saying this again. So tonight we got dry, cool weather, and then Tuesday night and the Friday, cold weather comes in because of a cold front. And then bitter cold weather comes our way as we get into this week. So we're going to go and break down all the details that you need to know with this Storm Austi San Antonio weather update. So let's go and get to the latest updates here. So right now, live looking Austin, brought to you by KXAN. There's the live camera right there. And you can see it's clear skies out there right now. So tonight's forecast, clear, dry, and cool. As we get into Tuesday night and the Friday, the coldest air of the season will be rolling through. And then as we get in, we'll add a little, adding to this part here, I put bitter cold. Coldest will be in the overnights and the mornings, wind chills, teens, and single digits. That's what we could be experiencing across central Texas. And it won't just be central Texas either. Look at these weather alerts right now. There's so many weather alerts to speak of right now across the United States. Look at that. All the blue you see, that is extreme cold watches. Extreme cold watches in effect from central Texas up into North Dakota. Winter storm alerts in Kansas and Missouri, where I used to live at, especially see snow up to a foot. So I'm very jealous for where I used to live at. And then tons of snow expected for St. Louis, Arkansas, and it's just a lot of snow coming to the forecast. A lot of wind alerts from North Carolina to the northeast. Wintry weather as well in the northeast as well. Chicago getting some lake effect snow in that area. So that's what's happening right now in the big picture of things right now. As I go ahead and, let's see, what was the next thing I was wanting to talk about? Last night we had severe weather in the deep south. Last night we were live covering it. Me and Chris were here. Even had Zane on standby. We were all here yesterday tracking the storms for you. Again, we did have a lot of tornadoes as anticipated. We were live last night, and yes, you guys know me. When I see something on velocity, if I see something on correlation, if it matches super well together, I always say there's a tornado on the ground. Finding 15 minutes later, after the National Service never confirmed a tornado warning, and I said it was confirmed, trust me, believe me, there was reports of damage. So yeah, I was correct, unfortunately. But again, that's what happened last night when I was covering weather in the deep south. Also, big time flooding in the Kentucky area and Tennessee. I think 8 people dead almost, or 8 people dead, or is it 6 or 8, somewhere in there? People dead in Kentucky. A lot of rain has fallen, several inches of rain. All right, back to weather here, local area. As we take a look at the Lone Star State, we have a extreme cold watch in effect. This is across Dallas, Abilene, Midland, and as I zoom it in a little bit more into central Texas, we have that extreme cold watch for Mason County only until 6. This will start at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening and will expire on Thursday, I believe, from what I'm seeing right now. I would not be shocked if more of our area, sometime tomorrow, I think, the entirety of central or south and south Texas will be under an extreme cold watch. We may have not wind chill advisories. We may have cold weather advisories down towards San Antonio, probably. Maybe we'll see. But I know areas from Austin points north will most likely have an extreme cold watch. So we'll have to see what happens if they decide to extend furthermore on that. So tonight's forecast in Austin, Texas, it's going to be 31 tonight with mostly clear skies, and it will rather be chilly tonight. Tomorrow's forecast in Austin, we got 63 for a high temperature. Again, mostly sunny, mild and breezy. We will have some southerly winds tomorrow at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And as we go ahead and take a look at our storm alert future tracker here, you can see here as we get into Tuesday, I got lower 60s for highs on Tuesday, mainly overcast. There's a slight chance for a shower possibly, but Tuesday night We'll have 20s and teens for low temperatures. It will also be very windy. We'll have north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour and wind gusts potentially up to 30 at times, maybe even higher than that possibly. Any precipitation not looking likely at this time. I know this is Tuesday night at a, let's see, what time frame is this? This is likely in the morning. No, this is in the afternoon, late afternoon hours on Tuesday and evening. As the cold front pushes, there will be some moisture that will start to develop in our far eastern counties in southeast Texas and into Louisiana, where some storms could be on the strong side, possibly maybe even severe. So keep eyes on that. But I don't anticipate any severe weather here locally in our area. But again, there's a marginal risk of severe weather that I'm watching for the Houston area and areas towards Louisiana. But again, we'll keep eyes on it. All right. So once again, we have a storm alert weather day in effect Tuesday night through Thursday late morning. We've canceled Friday out of the alert day, but we are in a discussion still. Should we have? Well, let me say this again. We're still in discussion right now. If we have canceled Friday's alert day, but we're still in discussion of like, should we put it back? Should we not? Once we get to tomorrow or Tuesday, we'll have our final decision. But as of now, we took out Friday of our storm alert weather day. So once again, coldest air of the season. Temperatures will be in the teens and 20s. Yeah, look at these wind chills. Low teens and single digits. Wintry precipitation is still a question. Again, I kind of highly doubt we'll see any wintry precipitation, but we'll see. Maybe Friday. We'll see. But again, protect the 4 Ps. And as we go ahead and go to our next graphic here, precipitation chances. Again, for Monday, it's a goose egg. Don't expect much. On Tuesday, it's a 20%. It's going to stay overcast on Tuesday. It's going to be a gloomy Tuesday, but 60s for high temperatures. Maybe precipitation east of I-35. Wednesday, partly sunny to partly cloudy with a 0% rain chance. Bitterly cold. On Thursday, mostly sunny skies. And then Friday will be a question of, could we get some moisture? Could we get some wintry precipitation possibly coming in here? As of right now, I'm leaning more towards the possibility for some potential wintry precipitation Friday, but the chances are rather light. So as we go ahead and take a look at your Storm Austin 7-day forecast here, as I have with our forecast here, I have 63 for your Monday with mostly sunny skies now. On Tuesday, I got 63 with overcast weather. On Wednesday, look at that, 36, bitterly cold. On Thursday, 36, 38 as well. So yeah, look at this, 19 degrees for Austin. Or, excuse me, Wednesday night. Oh my gosh, wait. I got 53 to start off Tuesday morning. And then I have Wednesday morning for Austin around 24. Thursday morning will be 19 degrees in Austin. It'll be 28 degrees Friday morning. And then Saturday morning, it'll be 32 degrees in Austin. So that's, I changed my 7-day forecast, and then my brain is like, whoa, what happened, David? What is this? So my apologies for that little lag there I had in my brain there. But again, that's what temperatures are going to be in the mornings. But yeah, watching the potential for a potential wintry mix Friday. We'll have to see what happens. Temperatures could be a little bit cooler, very similar to Wednesday, but more overcast and more gloomy. As we get into the upcoming weekend, 48 for Saturday, and then maybe 60s possibly as we approach Sunday. But that's not all to your forecast. Let's go more in depth here on what things could look like with our wind chills. So our wind chills, Wednesday morning, according to the ICOM model here, it's saying we could have a wind chill of 9 degrees out in Austin, potentially 2 degrees in Round Rock, maybe even 1 degrees in Burnett and Llano. So it'll be very cold. But look at North Texas, Dallas around 1 degrees possibly, negative 10 degrees potentially in the Brownwood area, negative 25 degrees in the Panhandle. So yeah, looking very cold Wednesday morning. But that's not all. Look at Thursday morning. 9 degrees in Austin, 3 degrees Williamson County, 5 degrees Llano County. We'll have to see what happens. And then still below zero in the wind chill department in North Texas and in the Panhandle. So a lot of discussion still with this. Lots we'll continue to watch for you folks. But again, that's what I have with the forecast here in the next several days. Once again, I'm Chief Forecaster David with your Storm Austin San Antonio weather updates. If you guys are just tuning into the stream and you missed out on what I just said a few moments ago, don't worry, I'm going to redo my entire forecast for you here one more time, as there's a lot of information to talk about. If you guys have any comments or questions or anything like that, feel free to ask them. And if you want me to go more in depth on a certain day of the forecast, I will feel free to do so. So once again, we'll keep eyes on that. And before I go to a quick BRB here, don't forget to pray for Kentucky. Yes, Kentucky, as we talked a few minutes ago, I was talking about the big picture of weather alerts, yes, Kentucky is seeing a lot of heavy rain and flooding, and unfortunately, deaths have been reported from all the flooding. So it's been a disaster over there in Kentucky and Tennessee as well. So again, that's what I have with that. So again, prayers for sure for people in Kentucky and Tennessee and people impacted seeing severe weather over this weekend. All right, so that's what I got in that perspective of breaking information on news and weather there. We'll continue your weather update for the Austin, San Antonio area. One more repeat coming up here in the next 1 minute. At 8:17, we will return. And welcome back over to our live weather update here on the Storm YouTube page. I am Chief Forecaster David. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. We're coming to a wrap of the weekend now, as it's now Sunday evening. I actually have a 4-day weekend, so no school tomorrow, which is nice. I had no school on Friday because it's the end of the 6 weeks. Guess what? Passed all my classes. Super happy. I thought it was gonna be a close one. It was well. Oh, it was what was it? One class. It was a close one. Yeah, I had like a 76 in one class. But the rest of my grades are in the 80s and 90s. So yeah. Anyways, glad I'm passing all my classes. That's the second semester in a row. So I've passed. Well, not semesters. So far, since first day of August, whenever we started school, I passed all my semesters. So that's awesome. All right. Anyways, that's school. Let's not talk about school. Weather, more interesting, correct? Yes. So before I even go further into weather here, I got chats here. So hello, Paul. Welcome over to the broadcast. Hello, Remy. Oh yes. So yeah, once again, guys. Earlier we were talking about the flooding in Kentucky. Unfortunately, lives were claimed. Definitely a lot of prayers for people over there. A lot of devastation, obviously, over there as well. Several inches of rain fell over there. They were under a high risk of flooding over there in Kentucky. As of now, there has been several school cancellations due to the flooding. And once again, if you guys have any comments or anything like that, the chat is available, so feel free to say stuff in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to the weather here as we take a look at what I'm tracking here. Right now in Austin, this is a live look in Austin, by the way, right beside me. It's clear skies. It is a chilly evening, rather chilly. It's 43 right now here in the hill country where I'm at in Llano County. Tonight's forecast, clear, dry, and cool in Austin and pretty much everywhere else across the entirety of Central and South Texas. Tuesday night and the Friday, I got the coldest air of the season rolling through, and I added a second down box to it. So Tuesday night and the Friday is also talking about Tuesday night and Friday, this third little part you see here. So bitter cold temperatures. Coldest will be in the overnights and the mornings. We'll have wind chills in the teens and single digits. So that is a weather alert right there that I'm alerting you on here, folks. As I go ahead and... Oh, what the heck? This is not the right... No, that's our old graphics. My apologies. Okay, all right, back to what I was mentioning here. Weather alerts right now across the United States, really from the deep south to the Midwest, to the north, I cannot talk right now. To New England. Look at New England. There is tons of windy weather alerts, even some winter storm alerts in New York State and New York State right now. Then another thing, look at this. See all that blue, the dark blue? That is extreme cold watches, which we'll mention about here in about 30 seconds. And a lot of winter storm alerts in Kansas, Missouri, and Tennessee and Kentucky. Okay, you know what? I'm going to say something here real quick. So, I lived in Kansas for 11 years, and we barely got much snow when I lived there for 11 years, and I've been living in Texas for 2 years now. We barely got snow. The most amount of snow I think we ever got was maybe not 8 inches, like 4 inches. I think that was the most we ever got. And they're expecting snow upwards to a foot. Where was that when I was living in Kansas for 11 years? And then when I lived over there, when I would hear about the weather in Central Texas, there would be severe weather and all this kind of weather all the time. And as soon as I moved down here, it hasn't happened I cannot talk. It has not happened as much. So everywhere I go, the weather just doesn't like me. But yeah. Anyways, they're expecting a lot of snow over there. Jealous. But anyways, at least I'll get the cold. I'll take the cold. All right. Anyways, weather alerts right now across the Lone Star State. Extreme cold watches are in effect for Dallas, Fort Worth area, the Metroplex included, Abilene, the Midland area, all in extreme cold watches right now. And then if we go ahead and zoom in further here, you can see that Mason County here in Central Texas is under a extreme cold watch, and this will go until 6 p.m. on Tuesday evening here, so something we'll have to watch here. Oh, tonight's forecast in Austin, 31 is what we're going with, mostly clear skies. It will be a chilly one tonight in the capital city with north-northeast winds at 5 to 10. Tomorrow in Austin, it'll be 63. I'm going mostly sunny tomorrow, mild and breezy. Some of our computer models have been hinting on the possibility for some patchy fog tomorrow morning, so if that does occur, it could be east of 535, but as of now, we'll have that small chance for some patchy fog going into tomorrow. Apologize for the background noise. My mom just came back from the gas station, so my dogs were barking in the background, so ignore that, please. Try your best if you can. All right, so let's go ahead and get more in depth here on your weather here. So storm alerts. We're in red mode, guys. It's future track. That's why we're in red tonight. We're in alert mode. So get into it. So here's what I got. Here's what you need to know. So here we go. Tuesday, lower 60s for high temperatures. I have a slight shower chance for your forecast on Tuesday. It's about a 20%. And then it's mainly overcast weather on Tuesday. You notice isobars. Those black lines you see, let me go back. Those black lines you see, those are called isobars. And when the isobars are far apart from each other, that means it's not super windy. But when the isobars are close together, that means some strong winds. So as we go ahead and switch over to Tuesday night, when the cold front rolls through the area, this is where we can see the strongest of the winds. So that's why I have windy right there for northerly winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour, potentially gusting upwards to 30. So when those isobars are close together, that means strong winds. And that's why, the weather alert day is not because of strong winds, but that's a thing to add is it's going to be bitterly cold, it's going to be very cold, and it's just going to be cold and very windy, and it's just not going to feel good It's not going to feel good outside. And we'll talk more about wind chills and stuff here in just a moment. So will there be any precipitation with this? So on Tuesday late afternoon, there will be some rain ahead of the cold front, mainly east of I-35. And then it will start to grow in intensity once you get closer to Houston and Louisiana. There's a severe weather threat over there on Tuesday, but here in our local area, there is not one in place. But again, precipitation in the central, for like anyone in Central Texas, mainly rain east of I-35, but not everyone east of I-35 will receive rain. If you're in the Austin area or west, not expecting really any rain on Tuesday. So as we go ahead and take a look at your storm alert weather day, again, this is for Tuesday night into Thursday, late morning. I don't know why I keep switching over to the old graphics. I don't know why I keep doing that. All right, sorry about that. So here's what I got. Coldest air of the season is one reason there. Second reason is temperatures will be in the teens and 20s. I should have put 20s and teens. And the wind chills as low as teens and singles, which is single digits. And then wintry precipitation is still a question, but I'm not anticipating wintry weather anymore. I don't think we'll have wintry weather, but I do think potentially on Friday we may have a small chance, but we'll have to see what happens on that. And then another thing that you should do is protect the 4 Ps. And as we go ahead and take a look at our precipitation chances, it is a goose egg for Monday at 20% on Tuesday, mainly overcast. Again, if any rain happens, it will be mainly east of I-35. On Wednesday, partly cloudy skies. on Thursday, mostly sunny, and then on Friday, maybe some wintry precipitation may try to come into our forecast. We'll have to see. I have a small 20% rain chance in there, but some models are hinting at, some models weren't, so that's why I have a 20%. And as I show you our updated 7-day forecast, you'll see what I'm talking about here with what things are looking like here. So 7-day forecast, again, 63 for your Monday tomorrow, mostly sunny. I got 63 on Tuesday, so pretty much a copy and paste Monday and Tuesday, but more gloomy though on Tuesday, and then way colder Tuesday morning, or Tuesday, oh my gosh, Tuesday night in the Wednesday morning. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, it will be very cold in Austin. Thursday night, Friday morning, it will be bitterly cold as well. Friday and Wednesday, temperatures are going to be 36, 38 Thursday. So we're in the 30s for high temperatures Wednesday through Friday. Then we're in the 40s on Saturday. The temperatures could rebound back up to the upper 60s possibly by Sunday. But that's not all. Let's go more in depth here. What do wind chills look like? Wind chill tracker Wednesday morning showing as low as 9 degrees for a wind chill in Austin Wednesday morning. Maybe 2 degrees out in Round Rock, Williamson County. How about 1 degrees in Llano County and Burnett County? So it could be bitterly cold possibly as we get into Wednesday morning. I mean, not even possibly. Trust me, it will happen. And then as we get into Thursday morning, could be a little bit warmer from this, according to this model here, for wind chills, but saying maybe as low as 3 degrees in Williamson County, as low as 9, maybe even 5 degrees in Llano County. But again, something we'll have to continue to monitor here and watch for you. But again, lots to monitor, lots to continue to update you guys on. You guys definitely want to continue to stay tuned to the forecast, as there's a lot of developments and changes to everything here. So again, weather alert days are in effect Wednesday or Tuesday night into Thursday, which is something we'll continue to monitor and something to keep you updated on. So anyways, that's what I got for now, guys, with your Storm Alerts Austin weather updates. I will go ahead and wrap things up here now, and I will see y'all back here in another weather update. We'll probably have another update in your forecast probably tomorrow. I don't have a certain time yet on when I want to do a weather update tomorrow, but sometime tomorrow I will break down your forecast another time. And tomorrow there might be even some new developments and some new changes to your forecast possibly. So again, definitely don't want to miss out on some new updates or even more updates that do come back to your forecast. All right, guys, have a lovely rest of your night. Have a great rest of your few hours of your weekend left. Again, I have a 4-day weekend, so what that means is I had no school on Friday. I have no school tomorrow, so I'm going to be sitting here tomorrow, working on weather, and eating waffles for breakfast probably tomorrow morning, and just relaxing is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So, yeah, and then I'll be working on weather, graphics, weather stuff, and doing whatever I do tomorrow. I don't know. I don't even have anything really specifically planned tomorrow, but I'll be doing something. All right, that's what's happening with me. I will leave things off with the 7-day forecast, and we will talk later. Good night, guys. Have a great week and have a great Monday. Tomorrow is President's Day too, so enjoy that.